I'm so glad that shift at the factory is over. It was the longest ever. Do you want to go out tonight? I think we deserve it after that long day.
I really wish I could, but I have so much work to do tonight.
How could you possibly need to study again? All you actuary geeks do is study. I'm doing maths and passing by hardly lifting a book. What do you possibly have to learn? I'm sure by now you know more than your lecturers.
Well, my plan for tonight is to learn all about the different types of interest. Sounds appealing, doesn't it?
Okay, well now I'm just convinced you make work for yourself. I've learnt all about interest in maths, and there only is one kind. Simple interest. If you are as smart as you think, you should find it pretty easy.
Yes, you would think that, but there's another kind of interest called compound interest, and it is actually the kind most frequently used by us actuaries.
You have been studying actuary for 5 weeks. I don't think you can call yourself an actuary just yet. But anyway, I'm almost sure it doesn't exist. What is the difference between compound and simple interest then?
Well, when calculating simple interest, the interest rate is level and the amount paid to the investor on investment capital is calculated as n multiplied by I plus 1 all multiplied by c, where c is capital, n is the number of years and I is interest. While for compound interest, the equation for the amount of money you receive over n years is 1 plus I to the power of n all multiplied by c.
What was that? Can I hear that in normal people terms now, please? I understand that equation for simple interest and that you use simple interest like if I borrowed £500 and paid 10% interest each year for 10 years, I would pay £50 each year. But what the heck was the compoundy thing all about?
Yes. Okay, so with simple interest, as you said, you are paying £50 a year and the payments are always the same. But with compound interest equations, the payments change all the time. Do you know why that is?
A? Because the rate changes with inflation.
No.
People change their mind about how much money they need.
Not quite.
Because of global warming.
Okay, that's more than enough of the guessing. Actually, I think you should never try to guess an answer. Ever again. Simple interest is calculated as a percentage of the capital only, but compound interest is calculated as a percentage of the capital and the interest already received. So basically your interest makes more money.
So each time I calculate compound interest, the value changes because I have to include the interest I have already received when finding the next interest percentage.
That's it exactly. So if you had £500 in the bank and the compound interest rate was 10%, you would still pay £50 at the end of your first year, but you would pay a different amount the next year because you would be paying 10% of £550 that time, and so on.
So by investing with compound interest you are paying a lot more money?
Well yes, but it really just depends on what it is you are investing in.
Fine, I believe you after this unnecessarily long conversation. But I just have one more question. You know this all so well, so why won't you come out with me tonight?
Well, I really need to go over it properly and try lots of examples. My class are all so smart and I really just want to keep up and be successful in my degree.
Typical actuary loser.